Film International next week is Bertrand Tavernier's black comedy thriller Clean Slate, set in French West Africa in 1938, and starring Philippe Noiret and Isabelle Huppert. It's about an easygoing police chief who finds an unorthodox way of exacting savage retribution on a hostile wife, obstructive bureaucrats and abusive pimps. That's next Saturday at 10:45. And this is the shape of tomorrow evening on BBC2, beginning at 5:45, when we make tracks for the picturesque Tyrolean village of St Anton for Ski Sunday. The Money programme at 6:30 looks at the new Financial Services Bill and considers the fragile state of football finance. At 7:15, the Natural World presents a masquerade of flamboyant monkeys whose vivid face masks and rear ends brighten up the forests of Central Africa. And then at 8:05, it's the colourful displays of the humankind which attract our attention in Comrades as we transport you to Russia's Paris of the North, the Tallinn fashion house where its chief designer sets to work on her spring collection of Baltic chic. Western domination, who wins, provides the talking point for Thinking Aloud at 8:45. And at 9:30, Architecture at the Crossroads travels to the Middle East, where recent Western-influenced buildings mingle unhappily with the traditional Islamic architecture, more suited to both climate and culture. Screen 2 at 10:10 presents Time After Time, Molly Keane's story of a faded Anglo-Irish family, the head of which is played by John Gielgud, living in quiet discord with his 3 sisters, all of whom are surprised by the appearance of a troublemaking distant cousin, played by Googie Withers. And rounding off the evening at 5 to 12, we've International Snooker, tomorrow night on BBC2. Well, looking at the clock, I suppose technically it's later today because we're now well into Sunday. It's almost 1 minute to 1. Jean Chalice is about to mount her trusty steed on Radio 2 for Night Ride, but here on BBC 2, more conventional forms of transport await to take us home. So this is David Miles wishing you, on behalf of everyone working at the television centre, a very peaceful night. Good night.
Suppose we'd better be making tracks. We've got a long night tomorrow night, what with the coverage of the Super Bowl. That goes on till the early hours of the morning. Still, it should be fun. Why not join us? Party starts at 9:35. Well, we hope you enjoyed tonight's programmes and that the monster horrors won't give you any nightmares. Oh, it's getting cold again in here. Must do something about that draft. Well, from Windswept Channel 4.